Guys, the PlayStation 5 is only weeks away, and I'm sure, just like me, like, you kind of just want to see what the menu looks like. What does the user interface look like? What is the boot sound? Want to know all that kind of quirky, weird stuff that in like 3 months' time you'd be sick and tired of and you don't care. But for some reason, you kind of want to see the home screen. I'm kind of with you on that. So, like, for me, PlayStation 5 or console launches, you kind of just want to see the home screen. You want to see what's different. And PlayStation just released a look at the user experience. So I thought we'd take a look at it together, go through it, analyze it a little bit. So if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below whether or not you're getting the PlayStation 5. And if you are, which one you're getting, the discless or the disc version of the PlayStation 5. It's pretty exciting. The unboxing teardown was pretty interesting the other day. I'm sure you saw that. But without further ado, let's get into this little piece of information. Very exciting. Right, so little introduction here.
Today we are finally going to give you a look at the
right, so we're getting an introduction of the PlayStation,
some of the features that
which is great.
To work together with the info. PlayStation team members from all around the world work to deliver a PS5 experience that is completely centered on you, the player.
That was cool.
A great play and a passionate community of gamers.
Okay, I'm going to pause it very quickly. This looks really fresh. I really like the look of this. The kind of effects you got there were very, like, you got like this sun flare, lens flare. It kind of looks like we're underwater. It's kind of particle effects. It looks very high resolution. We've seen this sort of thing before with lighting and things like that. But for some reason, this just looks really crispy. I can't think of another way to come up with it. But apparently, so this is turning on the PlayStation in a sleep state. So you've been playing a game, you've hit sleep, gone to bed, woke up the next morning, right, let's jump back into whatever game this is. And this is the sort of screen that you're going to be looking at when you, I guess, turn on the PlayStation via the controller? I'm not sure. PlayStation, it's all about the PlayStation 5 4K. 4K, 4K, 4K. Other thing as well, how many of you actually have a 4K TV? If you don't, do let me know. Kind of curious.
And now, let's check it out.
The more I hear about it, the more people don't actually have a 4K TV. Which is interesting.
Thanks, Nishino-san. Welcome to your new PlayStation 5 console experience.
Okay, so we're loading in here to the user account. Okay, so you just say who you are. So in this case, we're Scotty. All right, let's click that. That's Killzone.
In this case, I've resumed right where I left off.
Okay, right. So this is kind of cool. So this is exactly what I suspected. So we've just launched the game. We've just turned on the console from... well, we put it to sleep last night. We've woken up in the morning, and this is what we've got. So in the background here, my face isn't really covering anything, but just so you're not freaking out or anything. Yeah, so like I'm not covering anything up. So what you can see here is interesting. So you've got I presume the game in the background. This looks like Little Big Planet. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is because there's this little icon down here. Wait, I need to... There we go. So, yeah, the game's in the background. You've got the controller here. There's a time, it looks like, or something. And maybe that's to do with the game. There's a 4 there. We've got what looks like some kind of cards and what they're calling Control Center, I believe. So, yes, this is Little Big Planet. This is on in the background. And this is your previous game. This is when you put it to sleep. So, this is kind of a pause menu, if you like. Interesting.
The Control Center is always one tap of the PlayStation button away. It provides immediate access to almost everything you need from the system without leaving the game.
Okay, so this is the PlayStation pause menu. So if you need to go anything from like music to microphone, party chat, check out the controller, go to your profile, or go home. There's a home button there. So this isn't the home screen. It's very different. There's a home screen, there's a pause screen. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the home screen actually looks like. But it's kind of interesting. They show you this is what the PlayStation pause menu looks like, which is different to an in-game pause menu. Interesting. I want to hear more.
These colorful characters are called cards, and they let you interact with games and the system in a variety of ways.
I said they were called cards.
First, as we card here shows
screenshots. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, so I'll backtrack a little bit. So we've got, okay, so news about the game you're playing. So this is actually fairly similar to how I believe Steam has it. They have like a recent updates, screenshots. It's kind of interesting that they're taking from the PC side of things. And you've got achievements, I'm assuming, maybe? Or this is just levels in the game. Okay, cool. And yeah, I can see now that this is actually the time. So I guess when you'd press the pause button normally, you wouldn't have that controller battery life overlay. So this is, yeah, shows you the time. Interesting. 4:34. 43. That's spooky.
And we call them activities.
Okay, these are
Part
activities.
of the plan to remove barriers to gameplay. Let's get an example of one way they're used in Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Playing the game.
Oh, we got some
Sackboy:
exclusive Little Big Planet gameplay here.
To discover, and each level
It
represents
looks crispy.
one type of activity I can play, many of which I can go back to
I
later
like
to
it.
discover more.
By the way, FYI, Little Big Planet, screw you. You just copyright strike the entire PlayStation live stream.
I could see a number of available
Absolute
activities, both active
unhappy
and
with Little
suggested
Big
by the
Planet.
system.
Boycott.
Let's take this first
Hashtag
one, A Big
Little Big
Adventure,
Planet
as an
gate.
example.
It's kind of weird. It says 10 minutes left. So the game would tell you you've got 10 minutes left of the level? That's weird.
Here, 10 minutes left. This is PlayStation 5.
That's crazy.
Playtime estimate.
I don't want that. I actually don't like that, and I'll tell you why. If I'm coming up to the end of a game and the game tells me you got 20 minutes left, I know there's going to be a climax in the next 20 minutes. Like, sometimes the end of the game is a surprise, or you're unsure if you're near the end of the game. So for me, that completely, I hope they can turn that off, because I'm sure developers would agree that kind of, if someone tells you, by the way, you've got 10 minutes left of this epic game, you can be like, right, something is going to finish, something's going to happen in the next 10 minutes. For me, I don't like that feature. It's an interesting idea, but I don't like it. Oh, okay, we're getting a look at some load times here.
But there's more to see.
Ah, so
For another
fast.
example, let's open that activity back up.
Okay. My face is obviously in the way here, so I'm just going to move it
in-game activities
while we're doing it.
Offer official game help. Game help is included as a benefit
Official
for
game help.
PlayStation Plus members in some PS5 games. In this case, I can open up that
You know
objective to
what?
get some hints without resorting
Wait.
to research or digging through.
Did they just say they've included something called PlayStation Help, and the only way you get access to that is by becoming a member of PlayStation Plus? Now, I'm already a member. I haven't got a problem with that. But now you're withholding tutorials on how to finish games behind a paywall? Excuse me? Am I missing something there? That's what it sounds like.
To be able to see the hint on screen while you play. Some cards can be put in a picture-in-picture
What?
mode, or, as shown here, a side-by-side view.
What?
Super cool. And if you pin a card, you can access it via the control center at any time.
Yeah, the gameplay
Now
looks
let's go
great,
find the
FYI,
Sky
but...
Monk Road.
But what?
Thanks,
They're
Game
withholding tutorial, like,
Team at PlayStation
crazy. Oh, now my face is in the way. Let's move it over this way. So this is how voice chat works. Started a voice chat. By the way, let me know in the comment section how many of you saw the news about PlayStation's recording all your audio. Like, super weird. Weird time to announce that, but
Here, I'm opening
okay,
an interactive
join.
notification with a task.
So I look forward to that in Call of Duty lobbies when every single person is using the controller microphone to yell at me because I'm too good at Call of Duty. They're going to be slamming that controller with their hands or scuffing it like this. I'm giving everyone the worst idea ever, and that's going to sound horrendous. So look forward to that. Okay, so screen share is an interesting concept. This is cool. This is like micro stream. Like this is
another card
basically.
that can be put in picture-in-picture mode.
What? That's kind of
Pinned to
cool.
the side while you play. You can access it anytime via the control center too, but let's dismiss it for now.
That's weird. No, that's kind of cool though. Like, say you and your friend want to play a game together or something. Both play, say, Uncharted at the same time. You could have like a game race. That'd be kind of interesting. Interesting concept. Also, really cool for versus. For those of you that are subscribed to the channel, that could be really useful. Okay, so now we're taking a look at online multiplayer.
So it's time.
Okay. As someone who makes content creation, the ability to take screenshots and little snippets is very useful. But didn't you? Oh, guys, this is the home screen. Oh,
this is where you'll land when you start up from a power-off state.
This is insane. Look at this.
Choose a new game to play or download.
This is okay. I'm a little bit too small, but oh my god! Wait, pause. Okay. This is so awesome. Okay, so it's a similar. It looks very similar to the PlayStation 4. You got games and media, and you've got like a shelf. It looks like that you can scroll through. Very familiar. I like these rounded squares. I'm a fan of the rounded squares, guys. This is good.
Content beautifully
settings, search.
With simple and super fast access to what you need. And in
nice background.
Media-related apps will have their own space like this one. But
okay, so you've got, I'm imagining games and then media, and then it will be, I'm assuming multiple shelves. Maybe we'll see that in a second.
Focused on gaming. Each game has its own hub, completely integrated, so
that's cool.
you need to do is scroll down to see activities you can jump right into.
Activities. Okay. So I'm assuming, for example, these activities, so we saw the Sackboy with the levels, but multiplayer in Call of Duty, for example, maybe one card is the campaign, maybe another card is Warzone, maybe another card is multiplayer. So rather than going to the home screen, booting through all those logos, and then booting into multiplayer, straight into multiplayer. That would be super sweet. Nice.
Explore keeps you in the loop with official stories from PlayStation and from all the games you're following, including trending media from the community. We'll be testing and learning about this feature in the US at launch.
Very
so
clever.
Everyone will have this on day one. But it gives you a good idea of the direction.
So Explore, I guess, is like videos and things. Oh, that's so cool. I love that screenshot. I'm stealing that screenshot. That's so good.
Is PlayStation Store for PS5.
Oh, PlayStation Store. Damn, bro. Hang on. I need to print screen. Oh, I love it.
It's not a standalone app anymore. Browsing for new games to play will be easier thanks to the speed of PS5 and a more personalized store experience.
That's one thing I really found frustrating, actually, about
the latest games and deals.
The PlayStation 4 is the store is like a separate thing, and it took ages to load.
Games too. I'm sad to say, but we are almost out of time. So let's pull up Control Center one more time with a tap of the PlayStation button. On our way out,
what are we looking at?
Quickly share that photo we took in Destruction All-Stars. We can find recently captured media in this.
Oh, it's a card.
Control Center.
Okay.
From here, we can do some quick edits, but I think I'm ready to share it right now. On PlayStation 5, I have the option to share videos and images to supported external services, or I can send them directly to one of my parties.
It's interesting that the only service they showed there was Twitter. I'm imagining Facebook would be there, Instagram, WhatsApp. You know, if they could be like a TikTok integration, I'm sure that would do really well.
The DualSense controller makes this really
like easy. If they could do gameplay snippets in TikTok, that'd be huge.
In a number of languages.
I don't particularly use TikTok, but I know a lot of people do. Excellent. So let's say you get to an end of a game and something, you know, spoiler alert, whatever. Now, if you send a screenshot and send it to your party, PlayStation will be like, whoa, it's probably a spoiler. You don't want to see this just yet. That's pretty cool.
Well, that's it for our demo. There are many more exciting features we couldn't get to today.
I want to see more. Enter rest mode.
In the coming weeks headed to launch.
Oh, that's a nice rest mode. There you go, guys. All right, so I'm going to be honest. I really like it. It's very simple, minimalist. I wanted it simple. I wanted it very easy to navigate, and I want it fast. It looks like it's all those things, so I'm really happy and excited to get my hands on the PlayStation 5. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the unboxing that we'll be doing. Hype. I'm so excited. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's all from me, and goodbye.